Alrighty, I'm Ben David. I play guitar and sing.
Hey, I'm Sam. I play mandolin.
I'm Kat. I play guitar.
I'm Sam. I play bass. I'm Chris. I play drums.
I'm Pigsy. I eat a lot.
Right on. And how long have you guys been a band for?
Well, we formed last February
Yeah.
because we landed. We got asked to do the Zep Boys supports
Oh, really?
for last February. So me and Pigsy started a duo version of this. We've no idea of what direction it would be headed.
Yeah.
But it had mandolin and acoustic guitar, and then it's just kind of molded into this. Because then
we
we.
hit the gig because we said we had a violin player. And a
So-
light.
So
yeah,
you
got
knew
it, we're an Angels cover band, but yeah.
So you always knew? Did you always know that you wanted to go in like a folk direction, or just like start?
Well, we
like,
actually
any type of
started a
thing?
punk band because we worked at a couple of punk shows from the UK, and we got offered the support for Sham 69, which was in April. So we were going to do a three-piece punk band, like an old school punk band, and then for some reason we ended up playing acoustic guitars and banjos and mandolins. So
Fair enough.
I actually don't know the stepping stone where we actually decided that we weren't going to play electric guitars and we were going to play Celtic music.
Okay, well, that's alright. Fair enough. Where did you get your name from then?
We had a piece of paper with a whole bunch of ideas on it.
Yeah, names are
Basically pulled out.
Well, yeah, actually we copied it from this band from Tasmania, but you know.
really. What? No one got caught stealing anything or anything? Just guitar licks, maybe.
Yeah, that was basically all it was. There's no meaning towards it. It's not really a very meaningful name, or
It's not a really meaningful band.
yeah, we basically just take the piss out of ourselves and have fun.
What would you say like your style, your influences are like mainly punk rock?
Well, we kind of come from all different backgrounds. Chris is a jazz drummer, but we quickly made sure that he didn't do that shit anymore.
Maybe
So
like
now he makes no money, but you know.
But there's people at the gigs.
But there is people at the gigs, correct?
yeah, that's
People under the age of 70.
oh yeah.
But we all come from different backgrounds. But our point where we all kind of clicked was because we were all into the 70s punk stuff. So that kind of is probably one of our main influences. Then we also listen to a lot of grunge and a lot of country and a lot of Celtic and a lot of metal, a bit of everything really. Anything that's good.
And so it gets warped and twisted and ripped off and comes out as the Thieves,
That's
I
correct.
suppose. Have you recorded any CDs yet?
We got an EP out at the moment, which
What?
we released, 2 weeks ago?
What's it called?
Drink Up Your Poison, Boys.
You have to think about it.
Yeah, come on!
Yeah, we had the launch on the 27th at Enigma Bar, so
Did that go well?
it was max capacity, so
Really?
we were pretty stoked with that. Because we didn't advertise it at our CD launch because it wasn't confirmed that we would have the hard copies yet.
Until
So
Thursday morning before.
Really?
a couple of days before we went and fucking just spammed the internet saying, hey, by the
Our
way,
CD.
you can get our CD at this gig.
Apparently we have a CD.
That's always good.
So it worked and the CD's doing really well. And from the feedback we've got from it, people seem to be enjoying it. So
I was talking to the 20th Century Graduates before, who they're also a 7-piece band. They said like sometimes playing around town they have like trouble fitting everyone on stage. Do you guys
Our-
ever?
Our biggest problem is that we have so many acoustic instruments. Most venues don't really cater for this many non-amplified instruments.
True.
Like the only amp we take is the bass. So the rest we need individual channels through the PA and
Yeah, right. That sucks.
Fixed by, we've got a big dealer that we put on stage, which everything runs through, it's sick.
yeah, we have to take our own stuff. But you know, easier than rocking up and not being able to have their second guitar plugged in or the mandolin plugged in.
True.
But we could go without the bass if we had to.
Or the lead guitar, or the vocals.
Yeah, that would probably make the band better.
Do you have any like pre-gig warm-up rituals that you do? Like
Drink.
Drinking.
drink. What's your poison of choice?
Bourbon, there will be
Something dark
Something dark.
after the show.
You've got Roshi's number?
Dropping names.
But yeah, our main focus, I guess, is the 3 most important things in life, which are
Drinking.
Drinking.
Sleeping in.
Sleeping.
sleeping, eating, or fucking and fighting.
Fucking soft drops.
Hey,
I
you
think-
speak like a singer.
I think there's a song in that. I asked you this before, but I'll ask you again while the camera's rolling. Like, do you want to just tell us how you guys got picked for the big day out? Obviously, it's because you're incredibly good looking.
I honestly think it's that point of difference. The fact that there's just no one doing in Adelaide what we're doing. There's bands doing the punk thing, there's bands doing the Celtic thing. There's no one that's really putting them both together where it actually sounds authentically Irish and authentically punk, yet folk.
But at the same time, we're not really another Flogging Molly. Some of our stuff even sounds more grunge folk rather than Celtic punk. Like we don't call ourselves Celtic punk at all. Like I said before, it's more folk and roll really. It's not quite folk and it's not quite rock and roll. But you know, there's no 12 bar yet, but it's coming.
Sweet.
Sure.
Now there is.
Al Johnson.
Yeah. First time that we kissed, we were drunk off our heads. We spent the night spinning around, smoking your cigarettes. And I know that I suck. You say you don't care. In the morning